Hello everyone, my name is Amos, and here are three realizations that I had after reaching Masters for the first time in 3 whole long years. And here we go. Number 1. Ranked anxiety is real. Did you know that I literally have to take short breaths every time I press up the Q button? Like, it is that bad. It's crazy how me taking a midterm on a calculus test actually makes me just as nervous as a simple tap of a button. I don't actually know why that is, but like I'm pretty sure there's like researches on that, and I'm apologize for not being able to like make examples of, but like track anxiety, man. Like, oh, especially now because it's like there's still like 72 days in the season, and I've already reached master in such an early time that if I don't play as consistent as I was and as I have been, and I probably just drop and just lose the achievement altogether. So, with that said, as for the solutions of how I was able to manage this, let's see. I'm pretty much just abused the dodge mechanic and play in controlled paces. Like, you really have to control yourself. Like, after losing probably 2 games in a row, then I mean even 1 game in a row, but like you really should think of like taking a break. Like, fuck, never let your ego like fucking control you, because you're going to lose a lot more games than you would probably expect. Like, fuck, man, crazy. So like, take a break of League, try to focus on something else, probably like a different game. You can probably even watch people dominate on other games, because somehow that actually gives us a motivation or something like that. Yeah, you would agree, right? Yeah. For the second learning, I learned that I get more frustrated in failing to punish an opponent's mistake rather than making a mistake myself. Like, seriously, legit. This is probably one of the most important things I realized after reaching high elo, like really high elo, like that's the point where you're just pretty much facing challengers every single game. So like, one of the solutions I found to this problem is that you really have to force yourself to play against tough matchups. I mean, like, usually you would ban, let's see, Jax if you're playing Camille, but like, if you really want to like get off this feeling or get off this frustration, and you really have to just get out of your comfort zone and try matchups you normally wouldn't take. Yeah, that's one of the most effective ways I had to like counter matchups, especially because I've been part of a team in my uni, and then we kind of did have to like ban other priority targets except aside from my counter picks. So yeah, this is one of the things that I really found while reaching high elo. High elo, fucking more suffering, yeah? Okay, a little segue. I'm just gonna give a little background to like, you know, whatever the fuck I'm talking about. So like, yeah, literally after just reaching Masters, the first game I ever played as a Master have me mercilessly shoved into a ring against challenger players, and one of them being the rank 2. Like, bro, what the fuck is not supposed to happen? Like, man, and this made me notice like 2 things actually. Aside from League's garbage matchmaking system, I really underestimated how far I've actually climbed. Yeah, because like, and just that. Despite finally reaching Masters after being stuck in Diamond for like almost 3 years, I just dismissed this achievement as just reaching Masters. I mean, bro, Challenger is where it's at. Who the fuck am I to brag, right? Yeah, who the fuck am I? But what I failed to notice by like thinking this is like, I was already ranked 500-ish. You know how like Masters like pretty much just 0.001% already of the people playing in your server, but like I just dismissed that and just calling myself just a master, you know, because like there's 2 tiers above me, And then like because of that 2 tiers, I just kind of dismiss it. For yeah, so while I was doing this, I felt it wasn't right because it would be a disrespect to my friends, especially to my friends, because they've been with me for a long time and they've been supporting me all throughout. So I'm not just a master. I mean, it is also important to not let your ego fuck up things, but like, yeah, you get the point, right? My last and probably most unbelievable realization is that I finally realized that League really is a team game. Yeah, like, bruh, bullshit. As bullshit as that sounds, my experiences throughout this journey really hammers it down heavily. Before I really decided to strive for masters, I told myself every game and every game I play that I would only play for myself. I mean, that's how usually coaches would tell you, or like, let's see, other YouTubers would tell you. I mean, yeah, of course, I mean, that makes sense, right? Only play for yourself, because of course that will make you like improve and put you in situations where you're able to like adapt and learn. But like, now that I reach this level, I find myself no longer able to brute force my way. I mean, that's probably because I suck, or probably because I don't know, the servers. There's something wrong with this server, I guess. I'm playing at the Garana PH server, so I'm in the Philippines. So like, there are games where you really have to pass the baton to your team, and placing your hope into their shoulders. As cliche as that sounds, quite the horrid scenario, right? Yeah, fuck that shit. Especially since League of Legends, after all, is like, fuck, man. I don't know, man. It's like, what example? What does it have to do if you're like stuck? If you're stuck in top, let's say playing Aatrox, and then you're fucking your enemy, a one-trick Fiora main, picks Fiora against you, and then you're getting butt F in top with like no jungler by your side to help you. Like, fuck, man, what the hell are you supposed to do? Nothing. So like, there really are just times where you're not the win condition. You're not the star. You are just a mob character acting in the sidelines, hoping your minuscule efforts actually amount to something. But boy, do I tell you, they sure do. They matter so much more than you think they do. That is it for me, folks. This is my first time ever doing something like this. Just trying to pour my out there to those who are also dreaming for the top like me. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Leave a like if you learned something, and see you around the rift. Peace out.